Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 1 or 2.4. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy, back from the big bloody 7 months away. Oh yeah, I've been away for 7 months, haven't I? Because someone hacked the YouTube account. That's right. Leave in the comments if you want to hear my story. Well, I'm doing the best Kickstarters of 2022. I'm first covering the games that I didn't get a chance to cover in the 7 months, but that's kind of okay because you can come in and late back these games. Or for this one, you can follow along because the pledge manager has yet to open, and oh my goodness, this is a hideous monster, isn't it? Look at him. 2 eyes and horrible teeth. Some at the back, some at the front. The tongue. Ooh, it's horrible, isn't it? Anyway, Dark Venture. This is an amazing indie game. It almost... there's like stories at E3, the Electronic Entertainment Expo, which is like big video games expo, that some indie people are in the car park. They don't go into the big conference center. It's like being at Gen Con, but you can't afford a stand in Gen Con. So you have a van outside in the car park, and this is the kind of people that are in those vans. It's the super indie projects, and Dark Venture is a beast of a game. It really is. Second edition. I don't know why the first edition, when the first Kickstarter came along, didn't hit my radar, but they hit me this time. Oh yes! Rob Lemon is the guy behind this ingenious adventure game with a very small footprint of a box, but a table hog when you get things going. And it's very, very cool. It's like an old school isometric video game like Fallout. It has that kind of old school feel, and we shall see as we go down. But if you're new to the channel, this is Kickstarter Radio 1 and 2.4. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy, and we do try to cover all the incredible Kickstarters so that you don't miss anything fantastic, of course. And yeah, check my channel out. I did a video yesterday. I put the splash screen up here, editor. Thank you very much. And I'll put the link above for that too, of course. Alright. Anyhow, what is this? It says explore a dark fantasy future with your hero, completing their quests to win in this retro solo to 4-player adventure game. Oh yes, let's get down, because this is hideously gorgeous. Is that not oxymoron? So yeah, all the art's been done by Robert Lemon. It looks like he's got, you know, one of those packs of felt tips when you can buy like 124 felt tips, the colour of the rainbow and every hue in between. It's like he's got a set of them, and he's been doing like felt tip art. That's the best way I can describe this. So yeah, I don't know if you remember colouring with felt tip, but you know, you had to let them dry. There was like this horrible smell from them. Oh, I hated those things. Ugh. Now, it says 60 to 90 minutes, and it might creep to be a little bit longer than that, actually, especially if you've got more players and all that stuff. Now, it's mega cheap, 35 bucks. Oh my goodness. I'm on the $1 pledge so that I can pay for it with shipping, because shipping is unknown at the minute, and that's the strategy if you're living in Mexico, isn't it? Because sometimes the shipping creeps over $100, even if it's just for a card game. So with these little boxes, you've got to be precarious. Yes. Anyway, big adventure in a portable package. There's some really ingenious things going on here which you need to know about. This game is fabulous. Now look at this. You might think, why have you got it animating? Why can you not just have these photos below? It's so annoying, isn't it? Alright, so I'm going to have to pause the screen here so I can talk about it. Yeah. Anyway, so what you're seeing here, you've got a table set up, and the map itself is cards. Yep. You've got these player sheets, and if you think there's two people playing on this, it could actually be a solo player, because when an enemy comes out onto the board, they have a full set of cards that come out for them, and so an actual enemy is as detailed as potentially your hero. So that's pretty delicious. That's why it can get a table hog if many enemies are coming out. Now, so what happens is you move on the map, and when you enter a location, that location has a number on it, and that number will open up in one of the core books. You can see the red, blue and green books here, and it's like a choose your own adventure style of what will happen in your tile. Now, there's lots of different terrain, and it is randomly generated terrain. For example, when you go to search or to try to explore, you kind of get the explore card, and you can put it wherever you want. So if you're playing two-player, for example, I'm like creating the map and you're creating the map, so it's kind of this, you're designing the map as you go, which is kind of really spectacular. Now let's jump to the second page here, which again, they should have had it as two separate windows, but it's a bit confusing. You got your character record here. Notice the hero. A lot of these heroes look really dastardly. Like you're not playing humans here, you're playing horrible things. It really is horrible. And you can see it's like a light RPG. You've got like strength, your speed, dexterity, intelligence, and your luck, which is all going to be going with the dice checks in this adventure, which does look really cool. It's got an old definitely retro feel to it, and the whole game is on a timer, so you've got to complete your adventure with the time. And that's kind of what that rainbow track is up above, is charting day to night time. So let's go down the page and look at this monster design. I mean, it's truly spectacular, the imagination of Mr. Lemon, isn't it? Can you still get it? Did you miss the campaign? Yeah, you can. Wait for the pledge manager and you will be able to pick it up. Now, there's some incredible stuff that I still need to talk about as we go down. I didn't want to labour too much on one image. But these little mini expansions are great. They really are. And there was kind of like a big fuss of people in the comments saying, we need a big box, we need a big box, we need a big box. We want to sleeve it, want to sleeve it, want to sleeve it. We need a bigger box. Bring a big box, because this box is so small, it's criminal. It needs a bigger box. And Mr. Lemon needs more backers to make a big box. So hopefully you can get on this and get shouting for a bigger box. And I don't think people will mind paying for a bigger box if it's $10, $20 or something. No matter how big it is, we just want a box. We can put all these expansions in and sleeve it all. That's my hope. But as it is, it needs more backers. If I just go to the top. Yeah, it's got over 1,000 backers. I'm not sure what total he needs to get the bigger box, but hopefully going forward, if loads of people are jumping on late pledge and stuff, then that will happen. All right. Yeah, so it definitely looks like no other game, that's for certain. All the heroes are just little tokens. I mean, it's such a small box to fit all this in. Now, these adventure books that you're getting, they have like an A and a B book. Now, how this is working is, if I'm doing an adventure, I'm getting all my stories from book A, right? But if I want to play that adventure again, I can use Book B, because in Book B, all the different events and adventure is different. It's completely different in Book B, and this is why it's fantastic for replayability, because it can make the game unpredictable when you're using another book. And these books, by the way, are really small. They're just a bit bigger than a tarot card, if you get what I mean. They're like small booklets, A6, I want to say, or A6. I don't think any American's going to know what an A6 is, but yeah, small. Now, post-apocalyptic, of course, my favourite genre, yes, fantasy world. I don't know where the fantasy is coming from. It's extremely sci-fi, with aliens and stuff. Okay. I guess if you've got magic happening, that means it's fantasy, so maybe there is a bit of magic in the game. Alright. Develop a hero through exploration, discover new weapons and armor and magical items. Ooh. Yep. Over 150 cards, 24 locations. This is all getting... There's more locations. This is basically the first edition. Characters, items, all this great stuff. And there is a main quest to follow with lots of side quests. Now, the story is considered by those people that play it fantastic. Like that classic 70s comic book writing kind of pulp fiction, that kind of stuff. And yeah, it can unfold differently in every game you play, depending on choices you make and which book you're playing in. Yeah, you definitely build the map as you play, which is really cool. And this is the second edition, which is more streamlined and all that good stuff. So, the box here, I wish they just put an apple next to the box or a banana or something for scale. It's small. And, yeah, so it's very, very good. Hero dashboards, these are all... They're all cool because it looks like they have been done with a felt tip. That's kind of the unique charm. You're going to slot in your hero character art card in here, and then you're ready to rock and roll. Again, you'll see these character record decks to the right. They are basically a smaller version of your hero dashboard, and that will be for the enemies and NPCs. So it will get a table log as they start to fill up around the page. Now, there is a mat, of course, for locations. You basically got a deck, and in your deck you can have a location, you can have some characters, you can have some items, and you've got a limit to these, and you can do stuff to swap them out, etc., stuff like that. I don't really want to label on what the gameplay is. This video is not for gameplay. This video is all about commentary on my thoughts on it, right? It's an editorial piece, if you like, and tons of tokens, and it's incredible that this stuff fits in the small box. Now, these giant hexes, these ancient cards, these are giving you special powers. I told you there's no humans in this game. You're all playing aliens or something. It's really weird. Severely weird. And this basically makes the game more asymmetric and potentially lets you play the same hero with a different power going forward. So it can put a bit of asymmetry to individual characters as well. So a little bit more development with these. Now, the quest cards are kind of like, go to this location, fix this thing, this person wants you to get something from A, B, and I mean, it's not breaking the mold of your classic questing, but that's kind of okay because the fun of the game is the monsters and the items you're getting and the, you know, your development through the little campaign that's going on. So yeah, very good. So here are the fantastic books, and we get a little bit of a little bit more detail here of the card of some of the heroes, yes. Look at them, they look so weird. Some have more hit points, some are more lucky, some are more intelligent than others. You notice they're intelligent on a lot of these aliens and stuff are kind of so low. There's like you play like stupid people, which could be good to roleplay around the table. Like, huh? What do you say? I don't know. Right, so this, oh man, this is the new stuff. Pit Arena expansion. I love it. So go off the map. Totally sidetrack yourself and go in the pit, of course. Gladiator fighting, but with amazing loot to get from here. So this is going to be fantastic. More character standees are coming in here, and characters, of course. So you're going to have to be fighting these. Look at this, Irvon the Shifty. Ooh. Girth the Raider, look at him, ugly beast. Trained Aquadon, love these names. Feldon the Ruthless with his like leather turtleneck top on. It's like funny. Abhorstus, look at that beast. And it's funny because you're going to be picking up equipment card like jackets that you're putting on these aliens. It's like really uber cool. And I don't know, I'm like, I love this kind of world. The world building is like, oh my god, this is so wacky. I'm all over it. I can't wait to get on it. The Older Man expansion. Look at this guy. This is the more fantasy bit of it, if you like. So this is basically just adding stuff into the core set. And you're getting more items, more heroes and monsters and stuff like that. But yeah, you can see that some of these characters start with certain weapons. For example, Kang's Brute, the kind of dog that's been skinned. Ew. He will hold the Royal Mace or the Jaw Blade. They sound delicious, don't they? And I love Princess Delphine, who wears the Delphine crown item, and it's like a tiny little party hat that she has on, like rocking it with a little, it's like almost she is taking the pee out of her enemies with this little party hat. I mean, it's just silly, isn't it? But it's kind of fun. And yeah, so more expansions, more beasts coming. These look horrid, don't they? They remind me a little bit of the horror movie Charles Barker. What are you called? Can't remember. Editor, help me! That they did a remake recently. Hellraiser. There we go. Hellraiser. The old brain, working hard for that one. Reminds me of that. A little bit, yeah. Nasties. They look like nasty demons, some of them. Lots of health as well on these, you potentially good at these are potentially bosses if you meet them in the fight. They do have their own category. For example, if you look just under the number at the top of the cards, it designates what kind of monster they are. So, you've got beasts, looks like some kind of demonic icon there, and undead for the Arch Warlock. Now, this is the most bizarre thing going. A soundtrack cassette tape? Are you kidding me? What's this going? What's this? It's just this more retro thing. You basically open up the cassette tape and it has the layer of Rake the Void in it, of course. And there is going to be a digital download for the soundtrack of the game. This soundtrack originally was made with the first edition, so it's nothing new. You do have to pay extra for it. but at least this time round you get a little bit more gameplay with this, and it looks lovely. So yeah, another fantastic add-on. So all these add-ons are basically adding loads of more stuff, more items, more characters, more enemy types. Looks wonderful. What's this? Neoprene. Oh, that's not going to fit in the box, is it? Bigger box, bigger box. We need a bigger box. We need a bigger box. We need a bigger box. If you want me to get this, I think I'm probably going to get it. I need a bigger box. I need a bigger box. Vile Invaders expansion with heroic quests. Oh, more side quests. Hey, crafting. Are you kidding me? Yes, crafting material to make these amazing items. It's going to be awesome, this one, isn't it? Oh. Look at these enemies you're going to be facing. No other game looks like this. It's like garishly bad, but incredibly good at the same time. And I love that the art style is the same throughout the whole game. So it has this like real retro, weird ass Pulp Fiction niche look to it. And I love it. Oh, look at him! Ooh. What do you mean, look at him? That's my hero character. I am playing him. Yeah. I just need to find a face mask to make him a bit more beautiful and some gloves, and you know, he might look good after a few levels. You know, you never know, do you? Yeah, so do check out this video from Dark Venture. He does specialise in dungeon stuff, and he likes his retro stuff, and this one severely reminds him of classics from the past. So, yeah, totally fabulous. Not too many videos on it, but that's because it's like an indie project. There's no way you could really send it out to me. That might do it, you know. But anyway, here we go. More items to the Karag pit. Look at this drink. Blood mead. Ooh. What blood is that? Gives me more action points and, yeah, nice. A heroic buckler. Look at that beautiful blue buckler. That looks like the coins from yesterday's video, doesn't it? Hint, hint, check yesterday's video out for another dungeon crawler style big box bloody game. Yes! They have coins that are blue, like this buckler. It's interesting, isn't it? The cassette tape was revealed. Ooh, look at this. Oh, man, put a bag over his head. He's brutally ugly. Oh, man. What are you talking about? It's my friend Turffield Billsong. I love him. He's great, yeah. He's good at playing snooker and pool, yeah. He's got good accuracy. It's true. And he's quite intelligent compared to the other brutes out there. He's got 4 out of 10. So, you know, he's more intelligent than the others. Like 25% more intelligent. It's real. Now, you have got standees. It would have been lovely to get acrylic standees, but there's no way these if you got a miniature, they would have to be incredible to kind of keep the vision of the art. And I just don't think that is possible. Because they're so out there, aren't they? They're so weirdly wonderful. Yeah, so the pit is getting a thicker board. Linen texture. Nice. Who is this? A new hero. He's ghastly. Oy. Kelton's Pyre Head. What's this? You're just a head. that rolls around on the floor. Are you kidding me? There's no body. Is he floating? A floating head. Okay. He has good mobility, though. And he can get up mountains fast. He's quite intelligent, though. Yeah. 5 out of 10. He is the Dawn, isn't he? I mean, he... A floating head. I think I'll play you for a while. Get a nice helmet. Won't be fun finding a jacket, will it? Anyway. More followers. Dead horses. Like, creepy. Creep the hell out of me, right? I mean, ooh. Oh, man. So, yeah, more beasts coming. We saw them above. Yeah. More good stuff and more quests. New location. The Pocket Dimension. Oh. Some wacky stuff happening here. And can you Adam and Eve it? A large wooden rogocrul. Look at this, a wooden standee for this beast. Wow. Yep, this is the most dangerous creature in Dark Venture. This massive... It's like a dragon, I guess, in Dark Venture's world. Now, this is interesting. An Android companion app. Yeah, so you can do all the tracking on the app if you wish. If you've got a small footprint, you could do it on the app. I mean, the box is so small, you could go on holiday with this and play it. You definitely would need the app, though, because, you know, you're not going to be staying in a hotel with a giant table, are you? I mean, it gets big. It gets big. And, you know, you can track your games in here and save it, stuff, and all that good stuff. The Churling Slug. She's a beast. It's like an intelligent slug, I mean, with some kind of levitational power. Not very good in combat. Not very fast, of course. Not lucky. Like, you're basically just going to stand on that when you meet it. So yeah, this is kind of the coolness of the adventure. You're not just fighting all these bad baddies. You're going to be fighting stuff you're going to be standing on. It's kind of funny. Anyway, quests and stuff. The 1-2 player game variant. The Crawl. So this is potentially just going to add more content for the solo player or a 2-player only thing. It's quite nice to have. That was kind of the last thing. Why back this? Because it's super indie. This thing's not coming to retail, peeps. That's right. Hours of adventure. Yeah, this is going to completely blow your game group away when you show them this, isn't it? Oh, we got a human! Woohoo! Princess Bretta, you are a beauty, aren't you? Compared to the rest of people in this game. 5 intelligent, though, you know. Still not super intelligent. These great art on the map cards. I told you it's like felt tip art. Wonderful. The art across the whole game is uniform in garishness and wonderfulness. And you know, it might inspire you to roleplay one of these at Halloween. Although in the United States, Halloween's more superhero and friendly, whereas in Europe, it's like, I'm dressing up as a gargant for Halloween. Yeah, in Europe, they want to be, you become a beast or a vampire or something. Something nasty from a horror movie. Any of my... anyone watching this from the USA that dresses up as a horror movie or a beast at Halloween? Are you all superhero Nancy boys with pants on and tights? I don't know. I'm in Mexico. Halloween's not a thing here, although Halloween parties happen. It's true. So yeah, they're the books. Fantastic. All the playable heroes. You can see some humanoids in here. Followers, enemies, and you know all those expansion boxes are adding to all this. So you've just got a girth of replayability. That same goes with the items. You notice 44 unique items as well. This is, of course, been pushed out there. And I like some of these cards are designed for characters like the Slug or a floating head, because you'll notice when it gets to the card, the cape, like the head could wear that totally. So yeah, locations double-sided as well, and they're just fantastic. It's going to be a fantastic experience to play. Yep. If you get a bigger box as well, you can have like a nice insert for the tokens and stuff. Otherwise, it's baggies, isn't it? Stuff like that. So this is basically the big upgrade, these asymmetric powers, where they're giving you something really cool. And all you need to do is watch one of the playthrough videos and you'll know that this is a game for you, because it's just genius, wonderful, funny, so unique in the space of adventure games. And the sheer indie project that it is, one person done this, is fantastic. They've really knocked it out here. It really looks fabulous. So yeah, there's lots of dice rolling, of course. So here we go, shipping. If I'm going with the core and all the expansions, it could be $88. Ugh. So that's why I'm $1 pledging, peeps. I really hope we get the Canadian price, because we are in the USMCA. It's like a USMCA. USMCA. The United States, Mexico and Canada Trade Agreement. Yes, hopefully it can get cheaper shipment to Mexico. Oh, can you imagine putting one of these on your social media as a character? People would think you've gone bananas. Look, he's just saying hi. That's it, he's just waving hi with his tentacles. It's like a lot of these characters have skin that's fallen off. You can see like the rib cage, the spinal cord. It's like, what's going on here? It's just a weird world. Right. There we go, peeps. There's Dark Venture. Do check out a playthrough video. This is looking amazing. Oh my god. This thing really annoyed me when it came out, because I couldn't do a video on it, and I really wanted to tell you peeps all about this project. Well, it is what it is, and at least you can follow along, of course. And when the pledge manager opens out, do go in. But I do hope a big box does come out and I can sleeve it up, make it look stunningly beautiful. You know, a bit of TLC on the cards and stuff like that as well. Like. So yeah, and give the Rob Lemon here some more support. You know, these super indie projects, super innovative way of doing choose your own adventure with different books, radical adventures, followers, and incredible monster design. Yeah, well, monsters are as complicated as you are, so they are. It's almost like you're playing an AI against PvP enemies, right? It's that kind of thing. But anyway, peeps, I'd love to know what you think of this game. I don't think the art style's for everyone, but I think it's better. You know, I guess it's supposed to be like that, though. And I don't know about you, but my Kickstarter collection has the most incredible art, and to have something like this is kind of tongue-in-cheek that it was kickstarted like this. But, you know, I'm all for it. I think it looks fantastic. It's got that wonderful charm indie games have that you just don't get with the AAA. So yeah, felt tip art. Yes! Big W for me. That's a big win for my European listeners that don't understand American language these days. They're kind of coining concepts like, it's a big L, it's a big W, that's 3 W's for me. Yes. Anyway, hey, peeps, thank you so much for watching. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy. This has been Dark Venture, one of the best Kickstarter projects of 2022. I'll be doing another one tomorrow. I'm going to continue this up to the new year to fill you in with all the games I couldn't cover because my YouTube channel was hacked. That's right. There is actually a poll on my YouTube channel in the community page. Does anyone know where that is? Yeah, if you want to know my story, what the hell happened over those 7 months, you can vote on it. So yeah, thank you very much. Wish you all a Merry Christmas, of course. It's Christmas week and all that good stuff. And yeah, what board games are you getting for Christmas? Are you getting any? Are you ordering any? Are you're pledging for anything? Upgrading $1 pledges or anything like that? I'd love to know in the comments and all that good stuff. So yeah, you take care, stay safe. I will be back tomorrow. So yeah, this has been Lipstickpaddy, Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.